Don't say anything political or negative. Or anything.
Then you want me to not talk at all then?
Don't say anything I wouldn't say. Looks like it's tilted weird. All right, so Mellow and I just went and did a bunch of like random
Prol things.
Proly Saturday things. And then we decided that we would come to the park and film a live because we haven't done a live in like 6 months. So if you guys have any questions for Mellow, she's right here. And
Hi FD, hello Prol Latinx. You're from Phoenix? Yes, we're both from Phoenix.
So Mel and I have been talking about her doing her own show earlier today, and she feels like she's she doesn't like not properly equipped to run her own like mini show, right? Like she would have 3 episodes a week, 10 minutes an episode, in which you guys could just ask her questions.
Yeah.
And she could just like show her feet.
Shut up.
or do something for donations. So she's like, you know.
What would you guys want me to talk about?
Yeah.
Like, I could talk about myself. I mean, not get too personal, of course.
She can
like
talk
my
about
job.
Work and like life as a prole woman. And like how much it sucks that the prole man keeps her down every day. Like,
yeah.
She can talk about
your sex life. Thanks, Michael Jackson.
She wants to talk about not being a Susie every day, a part-time Susie.
I'm a retired Susie. Like,
so she has like the Susie Chronicles from being a Susie.
I do. I can definitely talk about my escapades when I was in my 20s.
So,
my 20s were awesome. They were fun.
They were fueled with raunchy activity and substances, and she misses that time in her life like crazy.
Honestly, yeah, no responsibilities. Just having a really good time, meeting good people.
Meeting Johnny everywhere she goes.
Yeah.
There's always a Johnny six-pack. No matter where Mellow went, there was
especially
always...
at clubs and raves. Oh my God, that's like all there is. Like,
just Johnny.
But at the time, I didn't think they were Johnnies. But now I look back and I was like, they were
Mr.
Johnnies.
Right.
Big time, they were Johnnies.
And I felt like I was Susie Homemaker, maybe.
Is she your girlfriend? No, we're friends. I have
a Johnny six-pack.
I have a Johnny six-pack at home for the past almost 11 years now that I live with.
So Mellow isn't shy, so
I am. I break out of my shell more. Like you definitely help me break out of my shell more, especially when we're together. Like more comfortable.
Like if I try to get her to do her own show.
Why did you friend zone him? Sorry, I mean.
Well, let's put it this way. She was just getting her feet done, and we came out, and I was the what did you call me? The non-straight sugar daddy.
Not straight sugar daddy.
All the Asian women.
Even though he is straight, ladies, and he's single, so.
Grossly single. So we're walking out of there, and like all the ladies in there, they're all little Asian women, and they're like, "Why does this man keep bringing these Susies here? Like, what's his problem?"
It's like we know he's not slave on with them.
Most of these Susies are out of his price range.
Friend-zoned.
So. All right, so you guys need to ask Mellow some questions so she can answer them and
try to keep it PG-13 at least.
At least, I don't want to hear any milkers either.
Yeah.
Like, keep your milker comments to yourself.
Milker? Do I even want to know?
The milker.
Yeah.
I forgot what he called it. Milker mugs.
Are you considering C Maxine? C Maxine. What do you think?
What?
I should be free. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
C Maxine. Is that some
is
lingo?
Is that like a steamroller in prison? What are we talking about here?
Is it something you do on the ocean?
Or in the motion of the ocean?
The motion of the ocean? Sea Maxine?
Oh my God.
Kind of like, what do you think of South Africa? There's a lot of places I want to visit.
I mean, we were just talking about how the cure of cancer is or AIDS in the car.
It's money.
It's money. The cure to AIDS is money.
Talking about the South Park episode from like 20 years ago. Money.
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 Just
How
like-
old are you? I'm 39. I'm gonna be literally 40 in less than a month.
Look at that. Uh-oh, look there. Oh, there's a vicious animal. He's
Is he
attacking.
with her?
I
Hopefully.
hope so, or else it's coming to get
Okay.
her. Oh, vicious
He's cute.
animal.
Oh, I love puppy. Sorry.
She got distracted by animals.
Have you? Yeah, I've been to Florida. My mom used to live in Jacksonville, Florida, for like a decade. And I visited her every summer. She really loved Florida because my mom loves the ocean. I liked it too, but
We have the phony ocean.
The phony
The phony
I do like the
ocean.
beach a lot. Yeah, I liked Florida. If you come online, you should remain faceless. No, totally.
Mellow.
Um,
The only thing you guys are gonna see are feet pics, and they're gonna cost you.
Honestly, the only time I would probably start showing my face is like once I'm like, I don't have to work anymore.
Exactly.
Or like if I leave the country to where it won't fucking matter.
I
Sorry.
won't have a Trumper kicking in my window.
Yeah, that would be probably the only time. It's like when I'm financially secure and I don't really have to work, and I'm like, or working, like I'm my own boss or working for myself, and then yeah, like
Then I will.
yeah. But even then, I don't even know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm from South Africa. If you ever come visit, just know the lions walk freely here. South Africa, that would be beautiful. I said there's so many places. I have a passport ready to go. It's just not having the funds to go anywhere.
It's like owning like a uterus and all of like the equipment. It's good to go. It's an easy bake oven. It's
But
just-
I'm not using it. Let's just say I'm not using it for anything.
it keeps it warm.
I still think I should have donated my eggs a long time ago to people who like deserve children, want children, because I ain't using them.
You're just getting old.
And I probably don't have any more left. So
The ones you do have left are not exactly egg-shaped anymore. They're kind of like little squares or rectangles.
what are your plans for the night? Which country do you like? I mean, I've never been to Europe, but I really want to go to certain places in Europe, like Spain and Portugal, UK. Like, I have a lot of ancestry from Ireland and Scotland. So yeah, I really want to visit like Europe. What are your pronouns?
It. My pronouns
Yeah,
are
it. Just call me it thing.
Thing.
No, I'm not making funny
Susie.
pronouns. I'm sorry. I have nothing against pronouns. I respect people, but I still don't get pronouns very much. So I'm not anything. Like I'm a woman.
I'm a woman, I think.
Yeah. No, I'm full.
I'm a full woman.
I'm 99% straight.
There's that one.
Well, of course. I think
night.
I'm sorry. I don't care what people say. I think everybody has a little bit
Oh
of
my God,
the same
no,
sexual
no.
attraction. Just a little bit. Even if it's 1%, half of a percentage. Like,
Oh no.
you can't say you haven't
We've
thought
lost
about it.
We've lost Mellow for good to the
Sorry,
other,
I
to the
mean-
pink cane.
I've been with women. I mean, I haven't been with women in that way, but
You can only be with
I
women in
kissed a
one
girl
way.
and I liked it. Let's just say, but I was under the influence when I kissed. I kissed
See?
women,
So, it-
not the same thing.
doesn't
No,
count when you're
yeah,
under the
but I mean,
influence
I think
because-
certain women, when I look at them, I'm like, that's beautiful.
that
They're
one?
beautiful. Yeah, there's some. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Run, Jenny, run.
Run, Susie. Run away
Oh my
from
God.
the fat. Only you can do it.
Imagine your ancestors when you came to America to work a minimum wage job. Yeah, right?
I know.
If they were alive today, they were like, this is not what we
We're-
pictured for
we're-
you guys. Like, we thought we
want you to come
we were
back.
building America for you. We were building skyscrapers. And yeah, and now if our ancestors were alive today, they'd be like, what the F?
What's
Like,
going on here? Why are all the white people
Mellow,
working
you
in minimum
cannot
wage
just pass
jobs?
your grandparents, you can get Irish citizenship. Yeah, right? Dude, that'd be great if I could get citizenship somewhere else. Like, just to have, like, a plan B or something.
And you
know
could
what
just
I mean?
work at the British
Yeah.
grocery store that's equivalent to the old one I used to work
I think
at.
I have more Scottish because my cousin did the 23andMe, the DNA thing. At least on my mom's side, we have a lot of Scottish and then Irish and then British, of course. And yeah, she's went to visit Scotland a lot and she really loves it. I kind of like, I'm more drawn to like Ireland for some reason. Like,
I just like the fact that it's green. Like,
yeah,
when you
like
live in the
green. I live in the
desert-
desert.
When you live in the desert your whole life and you look at the pictures of other places that aren't all just
Scary.
brown and 110 degrees 6 months out of the year, like it just barely got cold like last week. Like,
Yeah.
it was unbearably
right now.
hot.
Hi, the internet complaint department.
Oh yeah, he's one of the big
That's a
ones.
good name. I like that.
Yeah.
The internet complaint department.
Got some
I
very,
love some of these names on here. They're so like just witty.
very witty. I think there's a lot of really smart people that come to this channel.
I'll pass. I'll pass FD. Thanks. Did you see it?
No. Oh. Okay.
Pass. But no, I just like, yeah, I do. I want to experience other cultures. Like I feel so isolated here. Like I feel like a
Well,
lot of
America
Americans need to
doesn't-
experience
we
other
don't have
countries.
culture in America.
We don't.
I've told
We're
that
so
people that
isolated.
we don't have culture. We're just a
No.
country that's
Nope.
just a bunch of misfits.
They're like, be American or get out, basically. Like if you're not American enough, like they think you don't belong here or something. Like
We're like that title you sent me from that Onion article. America beats America.
defeats America.
America defeats America.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
That's what
I
we've
know
done.
we're not gonna try to get too political, but
America defeats America. I just don't get it. I mean,
we just have to live here, guys.
I know, we
Let's
don't
just
have
say,
to-
we just have to
don't
live
like
here.
it here, but we have to live here.
I just want to like get away for a while. It's not because I have family here. I love my family. They're great people. Of course, I would miss my home. I would never be like, I'm never coming back here. No.
Never coming back.
No, I really would. I'm sure I'd get homesick probably right away, but like I just
5 minutes later.
I feel like I really haven't lived much, you know.
get off the
I just-
airplane in the UK and you're like, oh man, I gotta go
I haven't
back.
seen much, I haven't lived much, and I want, you know, to do those things before I get
I
too
feel
old.
like
so
all we do is work.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. All we do is work.
we just go to work and then we come home and then we wait for work to start. Just like every weekend. Every weekend is just a worker release program. And then for some of us, we don't even get released all weekend. Mellow has to go back tomorrow already.
Yeah, I'm not looking
the
forward to it.
plantation.
But I definitely needed those couple days off. A real refresher, honestly.
Yeah, Mellow was in Sedona yesterday.
Yeah, I
So,
went
tell
hiking
us
in
about
Sedona.
Give us
Oh.
a synopsis of
Yeah,
the
it was just
Sedona
really
trip.
nice. We found a random trail.
And there was a killer at the end of the trip.
It started to get a little Blair Witchy towards the end
See,
of
I
the
told you
hike.
guys.
It started to get dark. We went off trail accidentally, got a little lost, and the sun's kind of going down. We're not recognizing anything.
You hear the banjo.
No, but we started to walk up this like pretty much somebody's dirt driveway, and it said no trespassing. We're like, oh my god, we need to like turn around.
Uh-oh, this is the end of a very
And
bad
we had to like
movie.
cross this field, and then we had to like practically crawl under some barbed wire to try to like, you know, get to the trail again. And then we got turned around again, and I was getting a little frustrated. But we luckily we found our way back, and it
The
wasn't.
murderous psycho.
I was
waving
like,
his
guys,
axe
like
at them.
this is like my biggest fear. If you ever seen the Blair Witch Project, a lot of people have. Getting lost in the woods terrifies me. Like
Everything looks the same in the woods.
yeah, and that's why we're like, guys, I don't recognize this. Like, where are we at? But eventually, we found the creek. We just had to get back to the creek. Once you could hear the water, we just couldn't get to it. But once we got, you know, finally to the water, we're like, there's a trail, awesome.
Ooh, and the rattlesnakes were out at this time of the year too.
No, it's too cold now, isn't it?
Oh no!
I mean, it's a
I was
possible.
watching a video last night of a guy who's so worried about rattlesnakes, and I was like,
That's another thing. There wasn't a whole lot of wildlife around, which is always kind of eerie. You notice
yeah,
that? Like,
that's
you
what
don't
the
see a whole
serial
lot of.
killers
You're
eating
like,
them.
and like I said, I think the woods like are beautiful during the day, but come nighttime, I'm terrified. I don't know. It's like a fear of mine.
The only wildlife we have here at this park right now are the homeless people that are walking around. Everything else is dead. It's been eaten by people who are hungry.
The banjo guy is at the Phoenix Preserves. America is the Necron origin story. Mellow stream. You must get out of the country at some point. I know. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd regret it at all either. It'd be a big change, but like hell, I mean, got nothing to lose. Like I don't have kids.
She has a dog instead of kids.
Yeah, got to take the doggo with us though. Can't abandon him.
Just leave him at the house
No.
with a can of dog food.
I can't live without my dog.
It's like a little dog food for him, a little dog food for me. This is how America lives. It's like the groceries. Like I was talking to the FedEx guy yesterday. And he's like, "You Americans, I don't know how you do it because you don't make that much money, and groceries are outrageous." And yeah, like,
Yeah, my kids are Croatian citizens. I'm going to leave as soon as possible. Croatia, I hear, is beautiful. I'd love to visit Croatia.
what's
I'm
in
not-
Croatia? Like,
It's
one
that
of those
Eastern
Baltic- yeah,
European.
Baltic-
I know. Please, my geography's probably way off. I can't picture exactly where Croatia's
Yeah,
at.
it's right next to.
Is it close to Russia? Am I wrong?
It's in the steppes.
Like, it's not neighbors with Russia, but it's...
It's along the coast right
Yeah. Isn't it kind of close to Ukraine? I apologize. I'm American, so... like,
there. My disabilities, I'm
Yeah.
American.
dude, I used to be so bad at geography when I was a kid. Like,
I mean, most
total
people-
idiot, probably. I feel like I've gotten way, way better, though.
Most people couldn't find.
Oh, when they show, like, online, like, people like, okay, point to the North America. People, like, won't even point
They're like
to the
pointing-
United States.
They're just pointing at the Pacific
Like,
Ocean.
They're like, they'll point to, like, China or something. They'll point to Asia or something. Oh, my gosh. Like, these
It's like,
people are
if
allowed
they
to
had,
walk
like,
among
a,
us.
A map, just an outline of the world, and they told you to point out on the map
Next
where
to
do you live?
Italy. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you're right. That makes more sense. Sorry. I apologize for
It's like, where do
getting
you
it
live
totally
in the world?
wrong.
I live at the bottom of the ocean with what's that love child's name? Kalulu or what's his name?
Kalulu.
Yeah, he's that monster that in the
Dang, I know what you're talking about.
yeah he's
That ocean monster.
yeah with all the like tentacles
the
on his face.
tentacles. I think it's not Kalulu. It's like.
It's-
Help us out here, guys.
Yeah, what's the monster from Lovejoy's novels called?
Lovecraft, yeah.
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Thank you. God,
that's where I live.
we suck.
Yeah, we do.
Like Kalulu. Kalulu.
it's his retarded cousin, huh? It's like Superman's Bizarro.
Well, one place I want to visit, it's called Madeira. It's part of Portugal, but it's like an island in the Atlantic. And that is probably like one of the places I want to visit more than anything else is
I really want to
Madeira.
visit that island that you have to take like a boat for. You have to fly into like the main country, and then you have to
I think with
spend.
Madeira, you definitely got to fly into Portugal, probably Lisbon, and then you take a boat to this
That sounds
island.
right. Like it's the most isolated place in the world, this island. And like there's people who live there, and like there's a volcano or something on the island that they have to worry about.
See, I don't want to be close to it. I do want to be on an island with not a whole lot of people. I don't want to be completely no people, but like I feel like the U.S. is so big. I mean, we live in one of the 5th biggest cities in the country, probably, and it's just getting bigger and more crowded and expensive. And
Yeah, but like Phoenix in the outskirts, like if you go to like Tolson or like the bad parts, like where the Phoenix metro area ends, and then like desert, like going up, like when you're driving to Sedona on I-17, I believe.
Yeah.
You
You
just
drive
leave
through
the
some-
city, and then suddenly between you and Sedona, there's nothing there.
Or when we drove to Havasu a couple years ago. Beautiful Havasu, Lake Havasu is beautiful, but yeah, driving through some towns, like it's like, ooh man.
It's like even when you drive out to Superior, the area between Superior
yeah.
and Globe,
Oh,
it's
Globe is like,
there's nothing there. And if you go, like,
Yeah.
there's a Y shape. You can go to Globe or you can go to Kearney, right?
Yeah.
From Superior. And either one, until you get to Kearney or Globe, there's nothing there. Like, there's so much of America where there's just nothing there.
that's why I don't see how some of these towns are still alive. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's like,
because they're
like, how
mining
do you
towns.
keep it go? But I mean, mining is not
Yeah, like
really
if
a
you
thing
look
anymore.
at Globe, like they got all those tailing piles all over, like as you drive through the town, of abandoned mines, and it's just the droppings, or they destroy the environment with mining, and you just see like wasted earth with giant piles. Because it's strip mining,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's just they strip the land and they don't fix it back
Especially
up.
with some of these old towns, like the people who are like 80-something years old, they've lived there their whole lives. Once they die,
Yeah, the town's
it's
good.
not like the young people are going to stay there.
Yeah,
so
and there's no
they will be more
industry.
ghost towns eventually.
There's not
so.
like some of these towns are so small. Like the biggest store in town is like Walmart, And you know that a lot of the townspeople, the poor townspeople, work in that Walmart because it's the only place that has jobs. Even down here in the Phoenix metro area, it's hard to find a halfway decent job.
Yeah. I mean, look at you. You're trying to find work.
Yeah. And like in one of those little places like that, there's going to be like the gas station or a Taco Bell where you can work.
Yeah.
Where you can drive around in a cart like this guy.
That looks fun.
Like these are jobs that come straight from Mexico. I've seen those little carts like that since I was a little tiny kid. And
Yeah, we have one of those around our neighborhood all the time. Kind of like want to see what they have sometimes.
well, it's like the
I love
Mexican.
tamales. If they have like handmade tamales, heck yeah.
It's
I'm for
the
that.
Mexican ice cream man from my childhood. Like, I used to buy these little foam airplanes that came in like these little kits where you put the wings on them. From the ice cream man every day because I knew where my mom kept the like cash in our house. Like she would hide it in a china cabinet. Every time I heard the ice cream man, I'd run out there to get a new airplane.
What'd she say? What was my hometown? Walmart, Blockbuster, and Sears. Yeah, same thing. I'm from Tucson. Like that's now Sears is pretty much gone now.
Yes, I think
Sears is not a thing.
Kmart
Yo,
left.
Manda, what's up, Marco Polo? You've been around since the
forever.
beginning, haven't
Marco
you?
Polo's been a donor too.
Yeah. Thanks for donating, guys.
Remember to hit the like.
Yeah, hit the likes button. We actually have 39 people. That's pretty impressive.
For this time of day.
Yeah, Mellow, will you hire MS? It's crazy because he was talking about my merchandising job and how we're always hiring, and I think he would do really good at it because he's in shape and he can make enough money. Maybe not as much as he makes now, but he would be probably way happier.
And that's really what it comes down to. At the end of the day, if you have a soul-crushing job and you're miserable there, you're willing to take less to be less miserable.
There really isn't a whole lot of responsibility with my job either. It's like just get your work done, do a
just
good
busy
job
work.
at
Yeah,
it,
it's just busy
and
work all day.
And time goes by very, very fast with my job. Like
Yeah,
before you know it, 2 hours has just flown by, and you're like, oh wow.
Yeah, my job could be pretty miserable because you encounter so many like bougie people in the workplace.
Yeah.
If you're surrounded by executives, vice presidents, directors, deans, like people who expect for you to drop everything just to help them at any time of the day, it just like sucks.
And you don't. And with my job, you don't have to see the same people every day.
Yep.
That's what my old job. That's I want to answer Marco's Mellow. Do you miss your old job? Heck, no, I don't miss my old job. Oh, hey, a $10 donation.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody like A.
Hey,
Be like A and donate. No, I'm just kidding.
Be like A, donate.
No,
like
guys,
A.
like keep your money, honestly.
Thank A.
But no, I do not miss my old job at all. Like, especially some certain people that if I saw on the street,
she would attack them
I
viciously.
would try everything in my body to like not like run them over. But no, it just wouldn't be worth it though. It wouldn't be
so
worth
funny.
it in
It's
the
like,
end to like.
Mellow and I were pulling into the parking lot here at the park a little while ago, and there's a guy carrying like a bunch of kids.
Yes,
and, like,
Marco.
You know, why would you do that to yourself, man? Use a condom, man. Stop the kid making.
Or yeah, they say white hoe. Yeah, sure, whatever.
The great white hope. Oh.
That's the only reason I'm like lucky that I'm white.
I'm white.
That I'm privileged to be born white.
Because I could have been privileged.
No, I mean but we don't get a.
Yeah, Mellow
choose.
doesn't get whatchamacallit, any of that white privilege though. She just gets to be white.
No, not really.
Like we were at this restaurant eating earlier today at this egg place, and USA Egg, and like it was you guys asked me if this was an all-white park last weekend. I mean, this place was white.
Oh, inside? Inside you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
I don't know. I don't really like.
Yeah, you don't notice
I don't
when
look at
everyone
that
is white.
stuff.
I do. I definitely notice when
Do you feel out of place?
Yeah, I do. I mean, the only other person that was of color might have been our server, and she was just a little brown.
Mellow is real. I was sure she was the only thing of your imagination.
Another big, just like Gym Girl. You guys have been saying that for a year, and Gym Girl's now been gone for, I believe, a year now.
Well, then when your channel kind of went down for like a month?
Yeah.
If there's some new people, that might not even know who the hell I am. Like,
Oh, that's true.
yeah. So yeah, maybe we should like reintroduce myself.
Yeah,
like,
reintroduce yourself.
for the new people that
cre-
just subscribe to MS. Yeah.
So we should describe how we actually met
Yeah.
right here at this park for the very first time.
Oh, you want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Like, okay, so
Well,
like she knew because we both walked around in this park because she brings her animal,
Uh-huh.
the thing that'll rip your guts out.
No.
Yeah, so she has this
No.
little animal, and that she would walk here around the park in the mornings at about the same time that I was coming and recording my videos. So for months, you know, so for months we were just passing each other in the park. And then there was like a
Well, you
marathon.
were videoing
Yeah.
here, and I'm like, that's the same park I go to. Like,
Yeah.
holy crap, dude! Like, we're like neighbors. Like, we
So-
drive past each other probably every
Yeah,
day.
we,
Like,
we because we both live on the same street practically.
pretty much.
And so and Mellow's work was on the way past my house every day. So because Mellow's work was only 2 lights down from where I currently live.
Mm-hmm.
But she wasn't shopping at the Kroger's, the one by her house, because there's a Kroger's right by her house over at 48th
Well, I was shopping
Street.
at the same like the one you did, Mill
No,
and
no, no.
Rural?
Which I was talking about the 48th Street.
Oh yeah, no.
No, she don't like going to the 48th
No.
Street Kroger's.
I actually had a merchandise there a couple days ago. It's convenient, at least.
Yeah, it's right down the
It's like,
street from
hey,
your
I
house.
have to
but,
leave work early.
but she doesn't like shopping there, so she was shopping at the Kroger's over by her work, and so or the one across the street from my house. And so we were shopping in the same stores. We were passing each other every day, and then we were passing each other in the park. And so I felt at some point that Mellow was going to end up popping out of the bushes and murdering me during a live stream.
You were the one saying like, "Hey, y'all want to meet up?" I wasn't like saying, "I want to meet you."
Yeah, I got just like sharpening your knife. And it's like, so that's how we met at the park.
But y'all tell
But-
the rest of us. Like, right when I walked up to him,
I didn't recognize her. Okay, remember
Yeah,
that? I just felt like I
I
was about
recognized him, and I knew we probably already recognized each other because I was like, dude, like we're in the same area, like literally. And I recognized him from my old job. Like he came in, he was like a customer, but I lost touch with him. He thought I was gone. I thought he was gone.
to be. Yeah, because I kept going into
yeah.
where she worked, and because she worked at different times.
And I worked in the back room eventually. First, I was a cashier, so you saw me all the time. That's when
Yeah.
we started like talking. And then once I moved to the back, you know, you hardly ever see me.
No, I never saw you again.
So we almost didn't see each other for like 9 years. And when I saw him, I just have like a crazy, freaky good memory. And
I
I
do
was
not.
like, dude, I know you. And you were like, what?
Nope.
And then when I started telling him where from and my name, and then he was like, oh my gosh, okay. It all came back to him. It rushed back to him. So that's our story. Like we already knew each other, and I found him randomly on YouTube. Like just
Yeah,
randomly.
because we met each
and-
other 16 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was literally starting the channel. It was the second year of the channel when we actually met in person because I was going to university. And on my ride back from university, I was stopping at the store every night to get my groceries because I lived across the street from where she worked, which is ironic because she also lived in the apartments right next to me because I moved into the apartments right across the street from her job. So we had been passing each other for 16 years.
It's like
And-
we never just randomly ran into each other at another
Nope.
store. Like, hey, oh my god, we hadn't seen each other in so long. No, we just like, I think I still would. If I would have ran into you randomly at some store, I think I would have recognized you. I don't know if I would have
know.
said anything.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think
but
we would have
I-
like noticed each other. Like there's a girl that I
Uh-huh.
I used to work with at the Kroger's where she shops now, and her name's Leslie, and she's one of the few
Possibly.
people that I really liked from working at Kroger's in 2008. And I saw her with her husband at the Kroger's by my house, and she's like, we know each other from the store, and I'm like,
Yep.
that's weird.
Kind of a small world too.
Yeah, because there are very limited shopping opportunities for groceries, right?
Yeah.
We all have to shop in the same grocery stores.
Fry's is pretty much it
Yeah.
for me. I hate Walmart, so I don't shop there, even if it is a little more cheaper.
Yeah, I mean,
still just
I
don't like the
I
atmosphere
worked
of
at
Walmart at all.
Walmart for 2.5 years. I'll tell you, the customers are gross.
Yeah, and I merchandise at Walmart's too, and the employees and the customers at Walmart's are the worst. Everywhere else is okay. It's Walmart's. It's like, what is it about?
Walmart attracts
It like
crime.
sucks your soul out the second you walk in that door or something.
Yeah,
Like,
Walmart's like a really gross place.
I
to
get why
be.
the employees are miserable because I'm like making 10 times more than they are, and yeah, they're going to be in poverty probably for the rest of their lives with no health insurance. So yeah, I get it why they're rude to other people.
Like, if you don't have someone helping you, if you're trying to work at a Walmart and being on your own, you're not going to make it. You're just not. It's not enough money to survive.
You say, MS, why aren't you working today? Wages, slaves don't rest any days. Evil must be fuming at the idea that you aren't working. He took you took 2 weeks off, didn't you?
Yes.
He's off for 2 weeks.
So during those 2 weeks, I have to find another place to be because I can't go back. I just can't.
Well, like if you want me to like look into getting you a job.
So Mellow's already turned me into a merchandiser. So I wanted to go on Monday. Since Monday's Veterans Day and we have the day off, I wanted to go see exactly what Mellow does at her work because I'm very curious as to what she does because merchandiser doesn't mean anything to me. Like it's just words. It's like when I go to the IV place and the lady who owns it says all these weird chemical like noises as I tell her. I don't know what any of those things are. They're just noises. I mean, I don't know if they cure my wiener disease or give me wiener disease or give me a, I don't know what these things are. Just know that she says that they're healthy. I have to assume that she's not lying to me because I'm her best customer. And I just keep coming back because she's got giant tatas.
She's gorgeous. I mean, I said, what does Mellow think about your channel philosophy? Well, obviously, I agree with a lot of it.
She found me randomly.
I found him randomly because I was listening to a lot of channels like him. So the algorithm pushed me to him. Maybe it was just a coincidence that we happened to be like living next to each other. It's possible, but yeah.
You have to enjoy my content to get it, the algorithm to recommend it.
Because he was like, "How did you find my channel so randomly?" I'm like, "Well, I was listening to other ones, and now I pretty much just listen to his." Yeah, well, the fact that, I knew that we lived in the same place kind of drew me more into his channel than others because, I just was like, well, like, this guy lives right next to me. Like,
I haven't seen Deconstructing in a while.
He did a live not too long ago.
Or John and Go Your Own Way.
Yeah.
And then Big Willie's been gone since he got pushed back into the reserves. So
I think he got.
He's probably murked somewhere in the Middle East. So.
Yeah.
I don't follow any channels like my own channel because why would a content creator need to follow other content creators unless you're going to use them for ideas? And you guys provide me all the ideas I need for new content in the comment section every day. I don't even really have to think about what I'm going to do anymore. I just copy and paste the comment into ChatGPT and it generates my script and my art and everything.
Maybe I could look into that too, just because something to help start.
What did A say?
Me going. She said, "Pour one out for Big Willie." Yeah. Here's one. Here, one.
I hopefully you don't mean actually whip
Here you
one
go.
out.
Here you go, Willie. That one's for you, buddy. I'm sure he'd prefer I pour a beer for him, not water.
Yeah,
he'd probably be offended that I just poured water.
It's like water.
He'd be like, "Get that water out of here. I'm a man."
I'm a man's man. Oh my gosh, there's David.
Oh hell, military is the worst job.
It is the worst job. It's low paying. The rent.
They're sending you out for the slaughter. I mean, I get it. They help you pay for school, but
only if you make it though. It's like the GI Bill is like a lottery ticket. If you make it back and you're not crazy, or you didn't lose an arm, a leg, and a testicle all in one blast. You can go to school for free, and then you're going to get out of school, and you're not going to be able to find a job, so you're going to have to re-enlist. Bam. The army in a nutshell.
Oh my god, you got to read this one. So, like, in 25 years or so, if Steam hasn't had a baby and Mellow wants children, you never know.
I think by that time, I'm going to be shooting a lot of blanks.
Do you know how old I'll be? I'm going to be in my 60s.
And I'm not going to have any live rounds anymore.
Like I said, I'm seriously...
She's going to be barren, and I'm not going to have any live rounds.
I'm considering literally my next doctor's appointment getting my tubes tied. I'm turning 40, and I don't want children, never have wanted children. My husband or boyfriend doesn't want children. I'm going to I'll probably get the 3rd degree from them, but I don't care. I'll be like, I am 40 years old. I don't want children, so tie me up. Like, but no, women. See, men can go get a vasectomy in a day.
Yep.
And they don't blink a frickin' eye at that. And a woman wants to do it. Oh, you better be a certain age past your childbearing years, and they will give you the third degree. They'll probably send you to a psychologist just to make sure you're sure. Even though,
as a man, you could probably be 18 and you'd be like, "Oh, I want a vasectomy."
No, I know. I had a roommate. He went and got a vasectomy in a day. Didn't even tell his girlfriend. But he was just like, no, I don't ever want kids. So I'm going to, okay, that's fine. Maybe you should have at least told your girlfriend. But no, that still wasn't, in the end, it's his choice. He wants that done.
Yep. A man's body, a man's choice.
But you have no idea how hard it is for a woman to get her tubes tied. What the heck?
White gang over there.
They're always having something at this park.
I
mean, you can hear the music behind us. They have some festival going on.
Yeah, some woman's festival.
Shut up. We don't know if it's a woman's festival.
That lady just asked them. That lady right there just asked the people next to it. It's like, where's the women's festival at? I'm like, obviously,
meant it as a joke or something.
There's loud music behind us.
It's all right. Why should they tell you? Best abolish her. Best of luck, ladies. Thanks, Walter. Mellow Steam baby. Mellow Steam baby.
Oh, that's a baby that comes out and it's so retarded that it's
sounds like a country song.
Yeah, exactly.
Mellow Steam baby.
He flipped his truck on the interstate or something. There's got to be a flip truck somewhere.
Mellow Steam. It sounds like a big steamy turd.
Yeah, exactly.
But mellow.
But a mellow one.
But a mellow turd.
So it doesn't smell as bad. It still has the consistency, just not the smell.
Yeah, yeah.
A steamy mellow.
I'm
gonna ask ChatGPT to draw me what a steamy mellow looks like.
Yeah, the guy who got the friend who got the vasectomy, with his girlfriend, who's I really liked her. I don't think she was upset with it. Like I said, they weren't married, and she already had a kid from a previous relationship, and yeah,
I don't.
He's always I knew him for a long time. He was always saying, he's like, I don't like kids. I don't want kids. So yeah, I'm just trying to say how easy it is for men to just go and get that procedure done. That it is a woman. Like,
I don't understand how men want to support other women, other men's babies.
Yeah.
Like,
and I mean, he didn't have anything to do with the kid. He was just like, I'm not raising them. I'm not going to be no stepdad.
Yeah. It's like you're kind of forced into a situation where you're like, every time you look at that kid, he's like, that's him him having relations with that woman.
I'd like to see him try, FD, but that's why I'm saying, the Second Amendment works both ways, guys. So try as much as you want. But yeah, I'll go down fighting before allow that to happen. Handmaid's Tales us. So.
Did you see how far up that book went? 1984 at Handmaid's Tale. After the election went up by like 6,000% on the popularity.
We've been telling people about those books for like years now. I mean,
it's like if you
nothing new.
I mean, if you haven't read this book.
Now people are like, oh my gosh, this is scary, crazy, like accurate. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, and he wrote the book in 1948.
He just changed it to 84. He flipped it because it sounded more futuristic to him. You know? So.
But it was the world that he was seeing post World War II.
People who lived through that. That's the thing. Like, people like firsthand lived through that kind of stuff. He wrote a book about it.
Like, I mean, Orwell was probably old enough to go through the Great Depression at that point.
Oh yeah, he was already in like his 30s.
Yeah.
I forget when he died. I think he died in the 50s.
Damn.
Yeah, he didn't. Maybe 60s. I mean, he didn't live to see 1984. He would have been pretty old. I mean, he was already kind of old when he wrote that book. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in 1984 too.
Oh, so the irony!
I kind of want to get some kind of tattoo, like.
Ooh, Big Brother watching you. Like,
yeah, put the eye of Big Brother.
Like right
1984, 2 + 2 = 5. Yeah. I got tattoos. I kind of want like a meaningful
like
one.
You could get a Julia tattoo and like a rat on the other cheek.
Julia will rat you out.
Exactly. Then it points to the hole. This is where the rats come out. Oh my god. The crazy things that come out of my pie hole during a live stream.
Oh, gotta watch ourselves. No, I think we're doing good. Steam, does Mellow pay the tariffs? We all will.
We are all gonna
That's
pay
what
the
a tariff is, guys. The companies don't pay them. The other countries don't pay them. Taxpayers pay the tariffs.
I mean, that's what...
I don't know much about economics, you guys, but like...
It doesn't seem like a good idea for poor people. Let's put it
Doesn't
that
seem
way.
like that will make prices go down either. Oh. But whatever. If you guys want cheaper eggs and gas.
We want cheaper pig taco, too. You know, in this country, we don't care how many tariffs we have to pay. As long as the pig taco is $5.99.
It's gonna get harder now to get that pink taco.
We're
Sorry,
actually
guys.
talking about this.
It's just
You
reality.
know, if you have certain political views, your life is drying up. So, if you think that having a certain political views, and this is something I said to Mel this morning, you better become a Bernie bro if you want to get some
and
pink
just or just
taco.
lie about it.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually be
Just have a Bernie bro
a
tattoo somewhere.
lefty, but you're gonna have to lie to the women about it because there's some women that want nothing to do with Republicans. Like,
They see them as cold,
Yeah.
cunning, and not very romantic.
not caring about women's health.
Not caring about
Sorry,
anything.
that's my opinion, you guys. Like, don't come after me for that, but I'm
So-
telling you, that's what a lot of women are like.
If you want to shake hands with the governor for the rest of your life, continue doing what you're doing. If you don't, Bernie bro it.
pretend to be a fake feminist.
Yeah,
real
exactly.
feminist. Women love that.
Women
Until
love
they
them.
find out,
and then
you know-
you're lying. It's like that. Like
Yeah,
the
that you're
second-
lying.
Like your political, your actual political views come out. It's like, oh, you're disgusting.
Like, oh man, I just
Don't-
slept with a Republican.
Oh God, I'm so
Oh, man.
grossed out. There's a little Republican in me.
I got some DNA, Republican DNA in me now. Forever.
Yeah, I can never get it out.
Ugh.
It's like drop the power wash your own thing.
Jesus. You go down to the car wash, you're like,
Exactly that.
tears off your skin, but you're like, I don't care.
Or you just sew it shut for the rest of your life. It's like I've done something so
Yeah.
wrong that I've got to sew it shut. And then you never need to use it ever again. You'll just forget that it even exists. You'll
My
become
last
like
woman
a
was straight up commie. Well,
Yeah.
was the sex good at least?
Bernie bro it.
Like seriously, I mean,
I could just see one of these guys being like total missionary, like slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm done.
Okay, boom.
That was the best ever. And the woman's like, sure, yeah, me too.
Oh
sure,
God!
buddy.
Let me get the hose so you can watch.
It's like, let me just open up this side drawer and I'll finish myself off. Thanks, guys. That's what toys were made
Yeah,
for.
you go to sleep and you hear a sudden. You're like,
They're like, what is that?
What-
It's like, oh, it's my phone going off.
and
Yeah,
she
it's still,
moves to the
it's still
living room, you
vibrating
still,
though.
Yeah, you still hear the. It's 45 minutes later. It's like
That's a
yo.
long phone vibration. You go, yeah, I don't know. Someone's calling me.
The lights start to dim in the house. Maximum power.
I'm telling you. That's all I need.
Power. Oh my God! How long is this?
Oh, are we
stream
going over? Like, how long can streams be?
Any all day.
They
if
can
you
be all
want.
day?
Yeah.
We still got 35 people. Sorry. I usually ask more questions. We got a little off topic.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to start asking more questions,
Ask
I'm
more
looking
questions.
at the chat now. I was like,
Zoning out.
we were zoning out and drifting. Yeah.
Yeah, she was telling me about her sister-in-law, and there's a lot of drifting going on.
Yeah. She's a very strange lady.
Just looking at her, she just checks out. The eyes roll back into her head, and it's like, what? They roll back on. You're like, oh, I was having a fantasy about getting fleeced. There are people out there who enjoy getting fleeced, guys. Don't get it.
Don't knock
twisted.
it till you try it.
Exactly. You know,
I'll try anything once, and I have, so.
The booty warrior knows what he's doing. He's a professional.
You should go thrifting and do resale, maybe on YouTube, like dystopian QVC. Yeah, interesting.
Dystopian QVC.
QVC. like selling my
What? Socks
worthless
and underwear?
clothes. Yeah, I've sold a lot of stuff off of Poshmark, but you know where I made the most money off of Poshmark wasn't from clothes at all. It was from comic books. People like love comic books, so and I sold some of my comic books, and I think altogether I made like $200 off of like some comic books.
Now, if we can get rent down to $25 a month, and Mellow makes $200 a month selling whatever she sells, I think we can do it. I think America can be great again. When $200 becomes the new standard.
That's what I'm saying. Just like you need to incentivize people. Incentivize people to vote. Incentivize people to work hard. Incentivize people to like feel like it's worth working hard with, you know, like, yeah, if we can't afford rent or to live, to eat, we're just like giving up on the whole
idea
the whole
of survival
idea of
is just kind of
society,
like backwards. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, so
I see nothing bright in our future. I'm sorry. Like I was feeling this way over a year ago. And yeah, I just had that feeling in the pit of my stomach. Like last year I just was like, I don't know, I just don't feel good about things, like
I don't.
and definitely don't now, but I just, I'm not trying to be a big Debbie Downer, but
But what's there to be a Debbie upper
what is
for?
there to be? Some
I mean-
people think it's great, that things are going to get better, and man, I
Yeah,
wish
great.
I wish I
agree
had their
with you
kind of
because
mentality where I thought things will be okay.
I'm gonna be okay
I
if I
try
work
to-
hard.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we know that's not. Yeah,
That's not gonna work. So we all gotta find some way
we're
of
just
getting
existing,
of existing like just for nothing. And just every day you get
Yeah.
older and you
We're
look
just
forward
existing,
to
just trying to
retirement.
survive.
And thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna be an 80-year-old
I have very few
man.
people close to me that I care about, and that's fine because I've never been much for like a lot of friends or whatever. But
I think most friendships are phony anyway.
yeah.
Like your relationship.
My best friend is my boyfriend and then my sister, my little sister. Like
See, look at that.
I don't really trust anybody else 100%. Like
Yeah, she's already tried to smother me with a pillow to get my life insurance money.
I'm not on
twice
your
today.
life insurance yet. Switch me over, buddy. No.
It's like, you look sickly today. Let me get the pillow. We'll call it natural causes, even though your eyes popped out of your head from a lack of oxygen.
Cameras came with feet pics. No, but that's a good idea. I can make money off of feet pics. I'll do it.
She's got pretty feet. I mean,
Thank you. I got manicure. I know you probably can't see my feet.
Yeah, you can. Sure, we can. Look,
Oh,
we're gonna
God.
look at
Hang on.
Mellow's feet now. All right, for all you
Under the
feet-
dirty ass picnic table.
All
It's
right,
not
we're
gonna
going.
look-
going
Send
for-
donations. Oh, you can't see it.
No, kind of.
Get it closer.
All right, we're gonna have to do like
Hang
a
on. Show
snapshot.
me in there. Dang it.
All right, we're looking at Mellow's feet. Oh, there we go. There, now you guys have to send $1 for a donation for Mellow feet pics.
Oh.
Because that pedicure costs $50.
Not including the tip.
Exactly, the tip was extra and I felt it right
The
in the
tip
rear.
is always extra.
Oh, that tip was extra. Fleece knows about the tip. You're like, oh my god, I'm willing to bet someone just creamed themselves in the stream. Women's feet, oh my god.
Maybe guys can explain it to me. Like, what the heck is it about?
Yeah,
feet?
if you guys are in the comment
the
section,
heck is it
and
about
why
feet?
are feet?
And why
up
are
in-
you so easy to just give up money
Yeah,
for
why-
our feet?
Why is it a paid industry of feet pics out there? Tell us. I know this channel is full of not the most relationship gifted crew, but what is it with that? Like, I've actually had a girl in the last 7 days be like, okay,
It's in the chat.
what? Oh my god.
No!
Oh my goodness gracious. I can't believe you guys put that in there.
Somebody like quickly went to change their name real fast, their handle real fast, just to be like,
Oh no.
"Oh, I'm here. Hello, everybody."
Love your feet.
Especially like my feet, because I'm white. If I was black or brown, you'd be like, "Ugh." Deport those feet.
It's not even people anymore. It's just the feet.
Not my kink. I mean, yeah, it's not for everybody.
I
but
know it's not for
there's
everybody.
definitely
But there's there's enough of you out there that there's an industry behind it.
yeah.
Like I know someone who sells used socks.
It's so gross.
I know.
I'm a butt man. There's that.
I'm a butt man.
I'm like a bicep girl. I'm a bicep girl. I like nice arms.
It's
Nice
so
arms
sad.
are good. I'm not a big like like abs. Oh, I need like muscles and stuff. No, I just like arms.
I just
Nice
like,
eyes. Nice eyes are always good.
love muscles.
Nice arms.
It's like I was telling, that lady who has that daughter where that guy sent her pictures of his member and now she's like, ew.
Well, when in the 90s, especially with AOL, like
Yeah.
me and my sister, I'm probably maybe 14 years old, and there's all these chat rooms. You can easily
Yep.
just go from one chat room to the other.
Yeah.
And there are so many perverts. I mean, we're all underage, right?
Yep.
This one guy sends us a picture. We're thinking, okay, he's sending us a picture of him, like his face.
Oh.
And I always remember this. The picture starts to slowly
Yeah, download.
First, you see his face, and then you see he's like on a bed, and he's shirtless. Okay, and then it starts, and then all of a sudden,
Oh.
huge erection. Yeah,
Like
we're
huge.
like, and me and my sister, we're young, right? And we're like, ah! What the heck is?
What is
And so
that?
we screamed, right? And we're like giggling, but we're also like terrified. My dad comes in the room, like, oh my god, what's wrong? He sees it.
Oh
He's
my
like, what the hell is it? And he took the computer away from us for a while. I don't blame him. Like, there's a person on the
On the other line,
side of the screen sending
sending the best
to
shots.
minors. I mean, this is before there was any
Oh my
kind of
God. I
regulations
remember,
with that stuff. So
I was in a Yahoo chat room one time.
Chris Hansen has entered the chat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was in a chat room, in a Yahoo chat room, and there's this lady in there. She's like, "Talk dirty to me," and I'm like,
He was like,
I just turned 18, and you sound like you're 40. I'm like, what do you want me to say? And she's like, you suck at this, and she got out of the chat
I
room.
would suck at that. Like, I am
It's like-
not. If I was dating a guy that wanted me to talk dirty to him, I'd just be like, I don't know. What do you want me to
What do
say?
you want me to say? Oh, look.
I'm not a talker. I don't talk
I'm
dirty.
wiggling my toes.
I don't mind if a guy talks dirty to me, but I'm just like, I'm just not a talker. I don't know what to say. I'm a dork too. I'm just a dork.
It's like the bumper stickers that I see on cars, girls on their on the back on the when you're driving too close to someone, you get that close to them so you can read their bumper stickers. And like, if you're gonna be this close to me, you can at least pull my hair.
Yeah, at least take me to dinner first. I've seen bumper stickers say, if you're not a hemorrhoid, get the hell off my ass. That was always a good one. That was always a good one. I don't now I hate putting bumper stickers on my car. But I like yours, the only one you probably will ever put on there. It's nice. It's a funny one. It's not funny, but it's
not.
if you know what it means and what it is, you'll think it's clever at least. But I don't.
Yeah, so we were talking about that, what sticker she should get. Any ideas on what sticker Mellow should get for her car, her Promobile?
It has to be like,
Political and funny, but
Yeah.
stupid.
yeah.
Like, give me another Scooby snack.
But I don't know if I don't really want to put a bumper sticker on my car. I just think it's tacky. Kind of just
It is tacky.
ruins your car.
It is
but where
very-
you put it on your
For what?
14 Ramada.
I don't know. What? Yes.
12. Is it back there maybe?
Is it where the party is back here? No.
It's not that one, right? Not that one. So it, sorry.
No,
This is 12. This one's 12. Okay.
This has got to be 2 from us, so it's probably over there. But yeah.
If it's not that way, then it has to be
Yeah.
over there. Sorry. I would
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. I hope you find it. Sorry.
Look at
I'm
that.
terrible at giving directions.
I didn't even know they had numbers.
I know.
Like, we
Me
can't
too.
see a number from here.
If you told me meet me at Ramada 12, I'd be like, where the hell is that?
Susie, report to Ramada 15
you need to tell
right
me.
away.
Oh, it's by a bunch of trees.
It's
and
like
grass.
it's near that duck with the bewildered look on its face.
But when I first was meeting you for the very first time,
And
you
we
were
met-
over there. I walked because there was a stampede of people coming, so
There's
we were
thousands of
walking this
proles.
way. And then when I realized, oh my god, I'm totally walking in the wrong way, we had to circle back. But yeah, there's so many people coming at us. It took me like 20 minutes to get.
It's like last week
where
when
he was at.
they were having the marathon with the pink shirts with the little pig faces on them.
Uh-huh.
And like the people are walking by and they're just looking at you like, why are you filming us? And I'm like, because you're here and you decided to go outside of your house.
She walked right in front of me.
Yep.
It's like, oh, we're meeting people every day, trying to give them directions, even though
We have
suck.
no idea.
Who knows where we just led
That
her.
woman's probably drowning in the lake right now.
So that's probably 11, right? 11, 12.
I don't know, let's go look around.
That's
that way we
10.
can,
I know,
can
we
finish
probably-
off the stream.
Gotta
Bye.
walk. Okay.
Let's walk
I
and
need to-
talk with the stream. Come on, guys. We're going to go look for Ramada 12, she said? Or 14?
No, we're at 12.
All right. so
Yeah,
let's-
we're at 12.
Let's go look for 14. I'm trying to see where the number's at.
It's on. It's like.
Nice.
12.
Oh, okay. So we're apparently at 12. We're going to go look over here. So this one says 11 on it. So I think we're going in the wrong direction.
Want to walk up that way?
Which way?
This hill. It's a very steep hill.
I don't know what we should do.
Sandals.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Look. Nope.
Huh?
Yeah, we're probably not gonna.
Yeah, I don't want to go down.
Yeah, let's just go that way.
Like,
Let's go that way to
what
the
are
car.
you doing to me?
Was that a condom?
A what?
Condom.
Oh, no. It's like a bottle cap thing.
Okay. I was like, whoa.
That's way too small to be a condom.
I know, but there are men out
Unless
there.
they're one of those joke, those joke condoms.
All right, we gotta go. So we're gonna end the live stream. So Mel and I thought we could find the
Sorry,
Ramada.
guys, we didn't answer a lot of the questions, but
All right.
sorry. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.